Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. So I was gonna make this a short, but it kind of went a little long. So I'm just gonna make it like a regular video. As you see, I got the beer bratwurst. Another one of those sausages that I got on sale at Kroger. It was like a really big sale. It was like a MLK Day sale. But I'm going to add some like garlic and onion, some sage, some herbs de Provence with the lavender in it. Very delicious. And some fennel. Just throw that in there. I just season it like that, you know. I just season how I feel. Like, I never really think in terms of tablespoons and all that. So as you can see, I just cooked it that it didn't burn on the bottom. You see that? Now you may think that this is grease, as we called it when we were little. That's all fat. That's not all fat. It is fat in there, but not all of it. I'm about to show you. So I'm gonna put it on high. And you see that? You see that smoke? That's not smoke. That's steam. When you put your hand on it, your hand will get covered in water. That's the difference. Now you see how it's starting to boil? Oil doesn't do that. That's water content. That's meat juice. So it's not blood, it's meat juice and it's water content. Now I'm using this kind of technique I do where I lift up the pan off of the burner just like a little bit just so that it doesn't burn. But it's hot enough to where it's still boiling the water away because I just want to render the fat. And the lighting kind of makes it look like it's burning. It's not. It's just shadow. So see, it's like pretty much like a tablespoon. So I'm gonna do the Annie's real aged cheddar today. So I'm kind of making this like a hamburger helper, kind of, sort of. But do y'all love Velveeta? But you don't want all those calories of Velveeta? This is how you do it. Make it like how I make mac and cheese. Now I put little Tony's in there. You want the water to be hot but not boiling when you add the cheddar. So I want to clarify that. So you see how there's little chunks of the cheese. That's fine if it's all little. If you had it boiling, then it'll all clump together as soon as you put it in there. You don't want that. Just portioning out my cheese. And see how once you do need to keep stirring this because it's still on high. Keep stirring it. Stir, stir, stir. Now I'm about to add some water because the noodles weren't like quite done yet. These noodles in the Annie's, it does take a little longer. So I added a little bit more water and it came out perfect. That was like a quarter cup. So I was just going to continue to cook. Yeah, all those clumps of cheese. Oh, and the noodles kept sticking to the spoon. That was really annoying. Took it off the burner, got to where I want it. And see how creamy that looks? You could do the same thing with Kraft Mac. And it'll come out beautifully. Do it just like this. Yeah, it was real good. Very cheesy, very creamy. The frozen green beans, I did it half the time in the microwave. I didn't want to cook it, so parts of it were still like kind of like cold, but not frozen. But then some parts were like really hot. The mac and cheese is already hot, and then I just added the rest of that meat, and I reused that same bowl to eat with, and then just mixed it all up. And that's all there is to it. I had that bowl and another bowl, so yeah, definitely enjoyed this one, y'all.